when Ilia Topuria is mentioned.
¿Cómo definir el golpe de Ilia?
It's not about potential. It's about a real threat. Undefeated, ruthless, and radiating an intimidating level of confidence, the Spanish-Georgian has stormed into the lightweight division with one mission: destroy everything in his path, yes, including Islam Makhachev. While the Dagestani imposes his dominance with pressure and control, Topuria answers with dynamite in both hands, savage intelligence, and a killer instinct that punishes the slightest mistake. He's not here to play five-round chess. He's here to erase the champion from the cage, and it's not a matter of if he can do it. It's a matter of when. Ilia Topuria is going to knock out Makhachev, and the world will watch him fall like never before. This is the beginning of the end of an era. But before we dive into how Topuria became the champion's worst nightmare, subscribe to help us reach 1,000 subscribers. Ilia Topuria is one of the most promising newcomers in mixed martial arts. Born on January 21, 1997 in Halle, Germany, this talented fighter of Georgian and Spanish descent showed his affinity for combat from a very early age. At the age of 7, he moved to Georgia, where he began his training in Greco-Roman wrestling. And later, at 15, he moved to Alicante, Spain. There, he joined the Climate Club, an environment that honed his skills and encouraged him to dream big in the world of MMA. Since his professional debut in 2015, Topuria has accumulated an undefeated streak thanks to his aggressiveness and dominance in both striking and groundwork, earning him the nickname El Matador. His constant evolution allowed him to excel in international competitions, culminating in becoming the UFC featherweight world champion. This title is not a point of arrival, but the step from which Topuria already aspires to conquer the lightweight division, marking a before and after in the history of MMA. On April 4, 2015, Ilia Topuria made his professional debut in Ondara, Alicante, against Colombian Francisco Javier Asprilla. From the very first minute, Topuria displayed overwhelming dominance. He confidently controlled the fight, establishing his technical and physical superiority. In a lightning-fast first round, he finished the fight with an inverted triangle, effectively ending the fight. This debut was a clear demonstration of his potential. At Clement Show 4 held in Alicante, Ilia Topuria demonstrated his explosive potential early on, facing off against Khalil Martin. From the moment the gong rang, the atmosphere in the octagon was filled with determination and tension. As the two fighters began to square off, Topuria quickly assessed his opponent and found the perfect opening. With precise movements and impeccable control of space, he closed the distance, leaving Khalil Martin no chance to organize his defense. In just 1 minute and 3 seconds, Topuria put impeccable technique into practice by applying a rear naked choke, forcing Khalil Martin to submit. After dominating Khalil Martin, Topuria reaffirmed his impressive rise at mixed fight events against Daniel Vasquez, while Topuria displayed devastating effectiveness in his bout against Khalil Martin, finishing the fight in just over a minute. He expanded and perfected that image from the start in his contest with Daniel Vasquez. Topuria meticulously assessed his opponent, took control of the pace and once again demonstrated his impeccable technique. In the first round at just 150, he landed a rear naked choke that forced Vasquez to tap out, demonstrating his ability to finish fights with precision and speed. Then at cage 43 in Helsinki, Finland, Ilia Topuria faced Mika Hämäläinen in a bout that showcased both his aggressiveness and technical mastery. From the moment the fight began, Topuria dictated the pace, taking complete control of the octagon, sizing up his opponent and looking for the perfect opportunity to finish the fight.
Tää hyvin tosi jalkojen päällä ja sinne ei ole mikään helppo lähteä itse hakemaan alasvientiä. Ehkä haluaisi saada Mikan itse alleensa tuonne noin, ettei no ruutia pojilla. Oi.
The action reached its climax in the first round. At 3 minutes and 35 seconds, Topuria landed a flawless submission maneuver and ended the fight with a mounted guillotine choke, forcing Hämäläinen to tap out.
No niin, ja siitä lähtee.
Meneekö läpi? Onko hyvä?
Tätä on paljon puhuttu, että kuinka helposta Mika on kuristaa, kun on sellainen kaveri, että sieltä se vaan
Sieltä se löytyi.
Oli kyllä Topurialta, oli kyllä.
This lightning-fast finish not only demonstrated his ability to capitalize on openings, but also reinforced his reputation as a versatile fighter, capable of dominating across different leagues and aspects of combat. After displaying his dominance at local and European events, he attracted the attention of the UFC. Topuria finally made his way to the UFC, making his debut at UFC Fight Night. Moraes vs. Sandagan. Topuria faced Youssef Zalal and made it clear why he was considered one of the division's most promising talents, despite having only 10 days' notice for the fight. Topuria displayed a superior performance from the first round.
Well, Pete Barrett, that's all very calm, collected. You wouldn't know it was UFC. Yeah, and as Karen said, he believes that Zalal looks like a... Just think for
With the lethal combination of precise striking and solid grappling, he controlled the pace of the fight and neutralized Zalal's aggressive attempts, as he was outclassed in every phase of the fight.
Zalal backed up against the fence. Whoa! Big left hook. Here's the knee.
Showed the knee, shot in quick.
The fight unfolded over 3 intense rounds, in which Topuria demonstrated not only his ability to finish fights quickly, as he had done in previous encounters, but also his ability to maintain a high level of performance throughout an entire bout.
From Zalal. Another level change from Topuria, but that drive is slowing down now.
One of them just kick off and you can see there's a clear advantage.
In the end, the Matador's dominant performance earned him a unanimous decision victory, sealing a debut that heralded his arrival among the Octagon's elite. His next major UFC fight was against Damon Jackson. Topuria resumed the path of dominance he had demonstrated in previous bouts.
That was a big difference. You saw the Topuria striking Topuria early, right to the body.
Topuria loves to go after that.
From the first second, he displayed overwhelming aggression combined with technical precision.
You see a cut on the bridge of Damon Jackson's nose now. I think the big difference I'm noticing is the fakes and the feints. To the United States, really pressing himself with more partners.
Quickly establishing his rhythm, the Matador launched a sequence of accurate punches that threw Jackson off balance, leaving his opponent with no options to react or counter.
Bridge of Damon Jackson's nose now. The big difference I'm noticing is the fakes and the feints.
Throughout the first round, Topuria was relentless, landing quick combinations that broke through Jackson's defense. His ability to alternate between speed and power was evident when, in the midst of the action, his punches ended up knocking Jackson down, forcing the referee to stop the fight with a spectacular knockout.
All combinations, those body shots have now officially. That set up the headshot, it's all over. That walk-off KO for Ilia chopped him down like a tree.
Oh my goodness gracious. And like you said, that was all because of...
With this victory, Topuria demonstrated once again his ability to definitively finish fights also with striking, consolidating his status among the Octagon's elite. At UFC 264, the clash between Ilia Topuria and Ryan Hall was a vibrant display of two contrasting fighting styles, with each fighter providing unforgettable moments. On one hand, Topuria dazzled with his aggression and explosive power. His ability to set a dizzying pace was evident as he threw quick, precise combinations controlling the action in the octagon. On the other hand, Ryan Hall offered a display of technique and resilience. Known for his astute grappling and evasive style, Hall showed flashes of brilliance in attempting to neutralize Topuria's onslaught.
Still the betting favorite. That's how good Ilia Topuria. The idea behind it. Here he's diving. He's doing weird stuff like that, like the strategy to handle. Like, look what he's doing here. This is wild.
I'm just glad, Joe, you're here to talk about
At certain moments, his ground experience and defensive maneuvers stood out. Each attack seemed choreographed to end the fight in the blink of an eye. Finally, in a decisive moment, an avalanche of ground strikes sealed Hall's fate, leaving his opponent unable to recover and scoring a spectacular knockout.
Mine has to be full. There it is. Nice hammer. Oh, big hammer fist by Topuria. There. That he wasn't being defensively responsible.
Yeah.
And as we said about Topuria's head,
So now Hall can't roll. Now he's stuck. And it won't.
His big title opportunity would come. UFC 298 witnessed one of those historic nights where ambition and experience collide in an epic battle. Topuria faces Alexander Volkanovski. From the start of the fight, the atmosphere was charged with intensity.
So Topuria spoke all week about finishing this in the first round.
Alexander Volkanovski, known for his unwavering composure and dominance as a champion, sought to impose his rhythm with his cunning and refined technique.
Nothing but kicks, pretty much.
that's why I'm very interested. Ooh, very.
Almost floored him.
However, Ilia Topuria, with his explosive offense and unstoppable determination, was quick to pressure and dictate the pace of the match.
Volkanovski.
It could be the lights out for him, so he's got to be careful as he backs out.
The fight unfolded with intense and strategic exchanges in which both warriors sought to force their way to victory.
Beautiful inside look. He's punishing him now.
Yeah, he's getting revenge, paying him back. It's a great
Last opponent for Topuria.
from Topuria.
Another kick.
But it was in the second round when Topuria, taking advantage of a minimal opening in the veteran champion's defense, landed a powerful right hand. That precise and devastating blow was the turning point. Volkanovski, surprised by the Matador's speed and strength, fell to the ground, and the referee had no choice but to stop the fight to ensure his safety. This knockout, as shocking as it was symbolic, not only sealed Topuria's victory in spectacular fashion, but also claimed the title.
Snapped it off beautifully there.
Then came his time to defend his title. At UFC 308, Ilia Topuria versus Max Holloway. From the first round, Holloway displayed his agility and refined technique, demonstrating why he is a respected former champion. while Topuria responded with relentless aggression and precise combinations.
Nice doing a good job with his kicks, though.
During the first 2 rounds, both fighters showed flashes of brilliance, Holloway with his signature mobility and control, and Topuria showing his ability to pressure and land lethal punches. The decisive turn came in the 3rd round. With an explosion of power, Topuria landed a devastating right hand that momentarily knocked Holloway off his feet. Wasting no time, he followed up with a powerful left hook that dropped the Hawaiian. While Holloway tried to recover, Topuria didn't stop and continued to throw an avalanche of punches until the referee's intervention, 94 seconds into the round, sealed a spectacular knockout. Ilia Topuria has proven to be a true revolutionary in the world of MMA after making his mark in the featherweight division, winning the title and displaying a level of dominance that cemented his status as El Matador. Topuria has decided to move up to the lightweight division. This strategic promotion isn't just a change of number, but a declaration of ambition. Facing the best in a new league requires evolving and expanding his technical arsenal. Now Topuria's horizon is brightening with challenges of the highest caliber. With his sights set on a title fight, a future is emerging in which he could face either Charles Oliveira, a tactically astute and lethal grappling opponent, or Islam Makhachev, the imposing lightweight champion who dominates the division with poise and efficiency. If you'd like to see more of his fights, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on upcoming stories and fights. See you in the next video.